All right, here we go. Notoriously one of the very worst films of all time. A lot of people have lauded it as perhaps the worst movie they've ever seen. Directed by no other than Uwe Ball, who some of us might be familiar with. He directed the Blood Rain film, the Far Cry film, In the Name of the King with Jason Statham. House of the Dead is his first video game to film adaptation, if I'm correct. And I gotta say, this is just as bad as everybody makes it out to be, 100%. This movie for me right off the bat is about a 2, maybe a 3 out of 10. There are some qualities here and there that I can't help but get a kick out of, like Clint Howard's performance, who I am a big fan of. And here he's playing a yellow coat creepy sailor named Salish, who's constantly trying to warn the college students that are making their way over to the island of death. If you're a fan of So Bad It's Good movies, of course you're going to have a great time with this flick. Get a bucket of popcorn, get some butter on top of it, and just chow down and have a blast. But if you're genuinely looking for a good zombie film or just one with decent characters and some solid writing and some good camera work, this movie is not for you. This movie is a piece of trash. Like, when it comes down to Jonathan Cherry's performance, who plays Rudy, the lead guy, man, his performance is so one note and wooden, and it looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just bumbling around under the direction of Uwe Ball. And when it's later revealed that Rudy is the son of Professor Kyrian, who's a big villain from the video games, I was shaking my head. I just felt like Uwe Ball totally shoehorned it in any way that he could, and it doesn't make any sense. There's no way I can't mention the actual video game footage that's being spliced in throughout this film, used for transitions to the next scene, randomly popping up as a jump scare or a failed attempt at a jump scare. How lazy do you gotta be? That's fucking insane. Jogging from my memory, I don't remember the villain from this movie being in any of the games whatsoever. Like, this guy's just some random bald Spanish settler dude who's wishing for immortality, and he was some sort of priest. And as terrible as the action sequences are in this movie, I will say that I genuinely have fun with one or two of these scenes. And that's when we get to the third act, where there's a big showdown between our college students and the zombies. Our group is joined by a character named Casper, who's played by Ellie Cornell, who I also cover in my House of the Dead 2 review. And when it comes down to the gun-toting moments, I gotta give it to Captain Kirk and Casper, who I think are the two biggest standouts when it comes to the overall action. If I'm correct, this is also one of the last movies that used a 360 orbit shot around a character while they're either shooting their guns or kicking ass. And the way that Uwe Ball does it is just extremely laughable. Running down the characters in my brain, the only ones I really care about are Salish, Kirk, and Casper. I don't care about any of the main group that we're following. Rudy is very take it or leave it. Alicia, don't really care for her too much. The black girl, Simon with the messed up, who gets his face all messed up near the end. I don't care about any of them. I will say that I'm not mad at the practical effects that are used in this movie involving the blood and gore. There are some splatter moments that are pretty solid. The zombies look pretty terrible for the most part. They look like they dug these costumes out in the last minute, especially for a decent budget. I might dig deeper into this movie as the years go by, maybe have like some sort of fun watch party with the channel. I think that'll be a good time. But House of the Dead, one of the worst movies of all time, Uwe Ball is considered to be the worst filmmaker that ever existed on a lot of people's lists. Do I think he's the very worst? I wouldn't say so, but 99.9% of the time, his movies are so terrible that you can have a great time tearing them apart with your pals. And this movie right here, House of the Dead, is a prime example. Check it out immediately. Prepare to tear it to pieces. And that's it, y'all. It's your boy Fro. What do you think about House of the Dead? Are you an actual fan of this movie? Do you like it? Are you in the minority? Or do you hate it like pretty much everybody else? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, between time, I'm on to the next review. I got my Patreon link in my description box, in my comment section, yada yada. And thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Hype the video up. All that jazz. Much love. Thank you. Bong bong. The House of the Dead.